aces are good cards to get. But with 7s and 8s, make the minimum bet on Cut Shark. And here's the host of Cut Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Lois. Thank you very much, and welcome to Card Shark. Thank you. You're very kind. Hope you've been enjoying this week of Turnabout, putting some well-known TV hosts on the spot as players. Going to be doing it for 3 weeks. They're playing for their favorite charities, and we're going to pick up in a moment. First, I want to say congratulations to KMVT, the NBC-affiliated station in Twin Falls, Idaho, celebrating their 25th anniversary of broadcasting. So congratulations. And our thanks for the opening poem, Paul Hodgson of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, watching on WBZ TV Channel 4. Thank you, Paul. Let's open up the board now and get to those cards. And we'll bring out our well-known card sharks, Gene Rayburn and Bill Cullen. Hello, Gene Rayburn.
You know my son.
How do you do? Can I ask, I don't think I asked you to in the first couple of shows. Have you ever been put on a spot like this before? Have you ever played rather than MC shows?
Yes, we've played.
Oh, we've played indeed.
Yes, we've played,
Yes,
you know.
we play
Are
all
you
the time.
comfortable doing it?
Yes, I am very comfortable because I know it's fate. It's out of my hands.
And not only that, the reason I'm comfortable, and I'm sure Gene agrees, is no matter what happens, you're responsible. We're just...
That's
right.
It's your show,
I never
Jim.
thought of that before, Bill. Now that you've ruined my whole day here. Gene is playing for Planned Parenthood, and Bill is playing for the Salvation Army. Let's pick up where we left off.
Let's
yes,
go.
indeed. As always, playing the best 2 out of 3. We left off with question game 1, incidentally, went to Bill. We're starting game 2 here. Haven't turned over a card. Question goes to Gene. Gene, we asked 100 married men, have you ever wanted something from your wife so badly that you actually got down on your knees and begged her for it? How many men admitted they've gotten down on their knees and begged their wife for something?
Very few. In our macho, chauvinist society, I would say very few. I would say 23.
23 out of 100. Bill? Higher or lower?
I once got down on my knees and begged my wife. She gave in and gave me what I wanted, but I couldn't get up off my knees to get it. That's all. That is neither here nor there. Lower, as a matter of fact.
Lower, even fewer than that.
Indeed, yes.
The actual number of men who admitted they've gotten down on their knees and begged their wife for something
Yes.
is 6. Bill is right. 6 is lower. And Bill, who showed admirable restraint, starts off with a queen.
Oh, that's
good
good.
card,
Oh,
Bill.
boy, here I go. Sorry about this.
Yes.
Lower, Jim.
Lower than a queen. Oh, no.
I thought you said you were going, Bill.
Would it help
King
if I
gets
got
a
up my
free
knees?
chance. Not a king.
All right.
Oh, go, Jim.
Down.
Lower than a king, a 6.
Up.
Higher than a 6, a 2. Higher. Back to the base card goes Gene. Lois fills in the spaces. No one advanced on that one. Bill, we asked 100 women who wear falsies. I can't wait to get to the end of this question.
Yeah.
The answer is 87.
We asked 100 women who wear falsies.
Uh-huh.
Does a woman who wears falsies have an obligation to tell her future husband before the wedding? How many women said a woman is obligated to tell her fiancé about the falsies before the wedding?
Even in my day, they knew before the wedding. I would say the answer to the 100 people here in this place.
No, 100 women
100
who wear
that makes a
falsies.
difference, yes. 100 women here.
They wear falsies.
Is there an obligation to tell her husband?
Yes. How many say she is obligated?
I would say 50. That's what you call going right up the middle.
50 out of 100. He went
Yeah.
up the middle, putting the
Would
spot
you
on.
100? Would you 100 women please stand up? I want to take a look at you. Oh, I guess they left. 50 women said.
Yes, 50 said they are obligated to tell the truth.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what he
50
said.
obligated. I mean, if they weren't fooling around and he didn't know, I don't know. I would say 4. 4?
Well, you can say higher or lower. You don't even have to say a number.
I'll say lower.
So 4 is lower. That makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
The actual number of women who said a woman is obligated to tell her fiancé about the falsies before the wedding is 54. It is higher. It is not lower. You know that. I figure that means that 46 guys are in for a very, very small surprise. Bill, you've got the queen.
Well,
On that note, Jim, I'm going higher. I'm not going to change the card.
Higher than the queen?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Lower. The falsies.
You could go higher.
The falsies.
The
Lower.
higher than a queen.
I see. Lower.
There
It
you
is
go.
lower.
You like that, Jim?
Yeah.
Gene. You're Gene.
Yes.
Jim, higher.
Higher
I
than a
got it
5.
now. No!
Again, back to the base card, and Gene with a free chance at a king.
Well, I have to go lower.
Sure
Is
you
it
do.
lower? Yes,
Good.
it's
Chance of 10.
Lower.
Okay, lower.
3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. A 10.
10.
Here you go, Gene.
I'm not going to freeze. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose my own way, and we're going to go lower.
Oh, he's going to try to go all the way to tie up the match.
Yeah.
He did it! He took a chance with a near middle card, and he wins it. We have a tie. Each player with one game, 100 for the charity. We set up for the tiebreaker. 3 cards up there, 3 questions here. Gutsy move there by Gene.
Yep.
And we will start. Question to you, Gene.
Go.
Gene, we surveyed 100 well-known actors and actresses, and we asked them, would you stop looking at the girls while we're doing... Gene, question. Gene, hello
Yes,
there.
what? Oh.
Melinda, would you get off the stage because he could just
100
go away.
women.
All right, now.
In falsies.
Now, okay.
Yes.
Now we'll concentrate.
Right. 100 falsies.
Gene,
And we're
we
asked this
surveyed
question.
we surveyed 100 well-known actors and actresses, and we
Yes.
asked them, are you happier being famous than you were as an unknown? How many actors said, yeah, they're happier being famous?
I would say most of them would do that. You know, fame brings you wealth and recognition and a lot of gratification. So I'd say it would be a high figure, 85.
85. See, when Melinda left the stage, how he could concentrate?
Exactly
85
right.
out of 100, Bill.
I would say lower than that because they're always copping a plea like saying fame isn't everything. I'll lower.
Lower.
Jim. Yes.
The actual number of actors who said they are happier being famous is 68. Bill is right.
68.
It is lower. More than
No way I
half,
could win on
but
that.
lower. Bill's thoughts.
Wonderful card.
May I change
may
that
change
card, please? Change that card.
Winning the question, he
Bring
can change
out
it.
a-
And a
that's
4 is a
good
good
call.
change.
Higher.
Dead.
Higher than a 4. An ace!
Lower.
We're cracking the big
Lower.
money. Yes! Bill, it's... Gene makes a graceful exit. Gene... Listen, you're going to be back later to try to make
Sure,
some more
that's
money.
what you say.
We'll
You
see
think
that.
I'll never
And
do-
as Gene Rayburn will say on Match Game, say goodbye to Gene Rayburn. Bye-bye. Bill Cullen goes for the big money for the Salvation Army right after this. Back with Bill Cullen. You cut the money card, Gene. Yes.
I just ruined myself for all time on Match Game. He'll never have me back.
Never have
He'll
you back.
Never have me back. No. Higher.
Here come the cards. We're going to give you $200. 3 cards to bet as you will.
Yeah.
Up to the second level, we had another 200. 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card. The big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Now, you had a little trouble the last time.
Little trouble.
Let's do it this time for the Salvation Army.
I blew the bundle last time.
Well, let's make a bundle right now. Here's
Okay.
200. And remember, you can change that base card on each of the 3 levels. Come on, Bill, says someone, and I'm with him. Let's go. At 3.
Oh, that's good. I'm not going to change it. No, I like that. I bet 150 higher.
$150 higher than a 3. Yes, and a king.
Good. 350.
Equally as good a card on the other side.
300 lower.
$300 lower than a king. Yes, with a 6. First one that's not too good.
I can't freeze now.
Oh,
$50 I am betting higher.
being conservative, minimum bet on a
50
card he
higher, I
doesn't
don't
like.
trust myself.
Higher. Nicely held back. It only cost you 50, and as we move it up and give you the other 200, you don't have to play it. You can change it if you'd like.
I will change it. I don't like 6s.
let's see if we can
because they're
improve it.
worse than
6.
8s.
A
That's
jack.
better.
Well, it's a little better. 800 and a jack.
$600 lower.
Scary bet. You've only seen 1 king, no aces, queens, or the other jacks. It's a tough bet. 600.
600.
He's got a feeling.
My
Is he right?
eye is cancer.
Yes! Oh, 1,400, and now you are very near the middle.
Yes, I am. $50 lower.
$50 lower than the 9. Oh, and a 2! $1,450 and a deuce.
$1,400 higher.
Come on, 1,400 higher. Yeah! 28.50. We move up a terrible card, but you don't have to play it.
Change it.
Change that
Big
card,
change.
as they
Come on,
say.
Bill Cullen, and a 2! Only 2 more 2s left in the deck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Freeze.
How much can I
You've got
bet?
$28.50. You must bet at least $14.25. You could bet
$28.50, the whole bunch. Higher.
Come on. Trying to double it for the Salvation Army. Higher! Yeah! $5,700. Oh, nicely done, William.
Thank you.
You made up for the last one?
Yeah.
In a big way. Bill Cullen has made the Salvation Army so far $6,100 richer.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with Wink Martindale and Alan Ludden and play another match in our round robin right after this. And I was wrong in our pairings. We switched them now as Wink Martindale and Gene Rayburn are out here. We're dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards and we're ready to go.
Let's go.
That's right, you two have not faced each other yet.
No, and I'm going to put him away so fast it'll make his head hurt.
Oh, yes. You are back
Big
here
talker.
on behalf of what, Wink?
The West Tennessee Cerebral Palsy Center.
And Gene is still here for Planned Parenthood.
Right.
Here we go. Starting the best 2 out of 3 with a question to Wink, who is confident. Wink, we asked 100 married women. If you picked up your extension phone and overheard your husband whisper, "I love you," to someone, would you listen in on the conversation or hang up? How many married women would continue to listen in on the conversation?
Well, I can only judge by my own wife and what she would do. First, she would come to the room and hit me in the head, and then she would see who it was. I think it'd be a high number. And so I would say probably about 87.
87.
87.
I must say, before we get Gene's answer, with somebody out in the audience, when you said, "Well, with my wife," some gentleman in the audience said, "What did she do, Wink?" Wink
I'm
says
not gonna
87 out of 100 married women said they would continue to listen in, Gene.
It's a terrific temptation for a woman. I would say the figure in this case would be 86.
Oh, you're going to do one of those to me.
1 lower.
Well, I'll
But
give you.
it'll be lower.
I'll give you from 86 down to 1. How was
Okay.
that?
I'll say
He
it'll be
says
a little lower.
The actual number of married women who said they would continue to listen in on the conversation is 87, right on the money. Wink has it exactly right. Wow. So Wink starts with a king.
All right. Lower.
Lower than a king, an 8.
8. Freeze.
Freezing on that middle card. And Gene, question to you. Gene, we asked 100 men over the age of 80. Do your 80-year-old man.
Only missed his age by 3.
100 men over the age of 80. When you were a young man, was it a thrill just to be able to see a woman's ankle? How many 80-year-old men said, "It was a thrill just to see some ankle"?
You show me an ankle. How many men said it was a thrill just to see an ankle over 80? I would say that would be a high figure. It would be 90.
90 out of 100. So yeah, back in their day, that was a thrill.
I got to say it would be because of the fact that I think if that man over 80 was sitting with his wife, I don't think he would want to admit it. And I
Who
think
said he
that
was
would-
sitting?
He might have
with his
been.
wife.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
No, I think it would be a lower number.
You say low.
Yeah.
The actual number of 80-year-old men who said it was a thrill just to see some ankle is 70. It is
All
low.
right.
Pretty high number.
At least I've answered
Not
the
as high as
question.
Gene has it. Wink, you got an 8.
Okay, can I change that
You
card?
can indeed.
Yeah, I'd
You're
like
on
to
the
change that card.
And that's the middle card you don't want. And the
All
10.
right. And with a 10, we go lower.
Lower than a 10. A 4.
And with a 4, we go higher.
Lifting it higher. A 6.
A 6, I'm going to freeze.
And Wink is getting a handle on this game. He's not taking any chances. Wink, we asked 100 married women. Do you ever feel that your husband treats you more like a mother than a wife? How many married women said, yeah, their husband does treat them more like a mother?
Than a wife. Boy, that's a tough one, because that could go either way. I think for no particular reason, I just, again, judging on past experience in my own life, I would say that would be a number of about 52.
52.
52.
52 out of 100. What do you think, Gene?
52 women said their
That
husband...
their husband treats them more like a mother than a wife.
Husband treated more like a mother. I say higher.
Higher. Another agreement from the audience there. The actual number of married women who said their husband does treat them more like a mother is 13. That's all. It's not higher. Very much lower. Wink, you've got a 6.
All right, I want to change it.
And a big change, needing 1 card for the game and a 3. Good change.
Higher.
Higher for the game, yes.
Yeah.
Wink has game 1 and another $100 for his favorite charity. We'll be right back with game 2 after this. Game 1 going to Wink. We'll deal out same 2 decks of cards. Lois, if you will, with the next cards off the top of the deck. And now we start game 2 with a question to Wink. We asked 100 women who are secretary. Question goes to Gene. Oh, see how quick that moved? Gene, you got that one quickly, didn't you?
I'm ready.
Gene, we asked 100 women. Okay, back to Wink? No, Gene. We asked 100 women who are secretaries, Gene. Have you ever had a romantic dream about your boss? How many secretaries said, yeah, they've had a romantic dream about their boss?
Well, I think that would be a rather high figure. We all tend to daydream and fantasize. And if she's working for a good-looking guy, she would have that fantasy. If he's a monster, she might still dream about him and, dream that she's putting him away to sleep forever. So I would say it would be like 70.
70 out of 100.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, they've had a romantic dream about their boss.
What do you think, audience? I need help on this one. I don't know. I think it gets down to the fact that would a secretary admit that she had a romantic dream about her boss?
Of course, now the poll is confidential. You realize
Yeah.
that. All our polls are
Yeah, that's
confidential.
right, that's right.
However that helps you, I don't know.
He said, what, 70?
He said 70.
Yeah. I got to say that I think it would be a lower figure than that.
The
I
lower
really
than
do.
that.
Yeah. I don't think it would be that high.
I don't know. I know that 2 of our secretaries did confide to me that they did have a romantic dream about our producer, Jonathan Goodson. Unfortunately, they laughed. 70 for Gene, lower for Wink. The actual number of secretaries who've had a romantic dream about their boss is 20. Very much lower.
20.
Wink,
Wow.
you got it.
That's hard
Wink
to believe it'd be that
starts
low.
off this game with
All
a
right,
3.
we got a 3. We're going to go higher.
Higher than a 3, a 5.
5, we're going to go higher.
Risking it higher, a 10.
Yeah, we're going to go... I'm going to freeze. I'm gonna
And we
freeze
move
on
over the
that
freeze
10.
bar. Wink needs 2
Yeah, I
cards
know.
for a crack at the money for his charity. Wink, we found 100 men who have just become a father, and we asked them, were you in the delivery room when your baby was born? How many new fathers were in the delivery room?
Well, I tell you, I think that's going to be a high number because I think in this day and age we're living in, I think more and more fathers want to be more involved in the birth of their children. And I know my son-in-law just was involved, cut the cord, as a matter of fact. And if he'll do it, a lot of men will do it. And so I think it's going to be a high number, and I think that number would probably be somewhere in the vicinity of, can I give you a vicinity number? How about 76?
76.
76.
And we'll pin you down to that vicinity
Good number.
number. 76 were in there.
What are you going to do with that one, Chief?
Well, I would say it would have to be a lower figure. Much lower.
You say low.
Yep.
I wouldn't do it. 76 and lower. The actual number of new fathers who were in the delivery room when their baby was born is 64. It is lower. It is more than half, but Gene has it lower. And Gene gets a first look at his cards. A jack.
All right, let's go lower.
Playing the jack lower. A 2.
Aha, let's go higher.
Higher than a 2. A 3.
Aha, let's go higher.
Higher than a 3. A 4.
Oh, let's go higher.
Trying to go all the way and tie it up. No. And another 2 comes up. Oh.
I've been there, son. I know how you feel.
Wink, you are still in it, and
Yeah,
you've got a
roll
free
going,
chance
too.
with a 10. You cannot change it. You didn't win the question.
I can't change it.
You must play it.
Okay, we'll go lower.
Lower than a 10. A 5.
Higher.
And now for the win. No. Wink couldn't do it either. Lois has a lot of cards to fill in, and we'll be right back right after this. Chatting away here with Wink and Gene. And we both love wines. You like
Yeah.
good wines?
Yes.
Moving to California for a wine lover is like dying and going to heaven. I mean, it's super.
California produces some absolutely superb
And
wines.
finally, they're getting credit for it, too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
You guys are good players, playing on behalf of their charity and doing a very good job. And Wink and Gene will be back, and they'll finish this match and see who's going to go for the money cards and try to add some more money for their charity tomorrow. Hope you'll be with us. Stay with us for the entire 3 weeks. It's a very exciting time. I'm enjoying it. I hope you are. What does this mean, stretched? I'm going to say we have people with us here from New Orleans. I thought she was taking off her girdle there. I'm sorry. New Orleans, Louisiana, and some people from New York, New York. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow on Card Shark.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.